Hey folks, welcome back to our Rasa tutorial and design series, and in this particular video I want to talk to you about FontAwesome. It's a great font icon set that we use specifically for things like the leaf icon here above the logo and for our social icons right here in the social icon bar. Now, one thing you may want to do as time goes by is update FontAwesome. It's one of the reasons why we really like it is because the guys at FontAwesome, or the folks, guys and gals, my apologies, they update it on a regular basis. And when I say update, they add new icons. Well, as they add new icons, you actually have to update the version of FontAwesome that's in your website if you want to take advantage of those icons. Let me just explain here. Let's pull up a new browser and let's type in, or go to Google and type in FontAwesome, like so, and go to their website, and I'll explain in detail. When we go to the FontAwesome website, somewhere in this area here, it may change by the time you look at it, it will tell you what version FontAwesome is using. If we go to Icons, which is where we're going to find all of our icons, new icons in 4.7. So if there's any icons in this group up here at the very top that you want to use, and you are not using at least the version that they are displaying, then you're not going to see those icons because they're not available in the style sheet that's provided. So you would need to update your version of FontAwesome. Super simple way of doing this. We're just going to go into Dreamweaver and open up a page. Any old page will do. We'll open up the sitemap. We're going to flip it over to Code View, and somewhere up at the top of the page here, in this area, there is going to be a link to what's called a Mac CDN, which is the content delivery network used by Bootstrap and FontAwesome. And what a content delivery network does is it hosts in this case, the FontAwesome style sheet. And when I say host, it actually has it on a server. So when a visitor comes to your website and your website starts to load up all the different style sheets, this particular style sheet here, it will be loaded from the server that is physically closest and fastest to that user. So a user in Australia would load a style sheet from the Mac CDN that's located in Australia for a faster load time. Versus somebody living in North America, it would load from the closest location, physical location to them in North America. Now, why this is good? Because A, you're loading something from an external website that is designed or optimized to load files fast, so it's less overhead on your own web server, and you're loading the style sheet, the FontAwesome style sheet, from a server that is designed to load files super duper fast and not slow down the loading of other files from your own web server. So basically it's not making a bunch of calls, what's called HTTP calls, to the same server at the same time, which can slow things down. So that's a long-winded explanation, my apologies. Now to update it, very simple. From the website, it says right here when we go to our main FontAwesome 4.7.0. Now it's important that we know all three numbers. 4.7.0. We go to our site, it says 4.6.1. We're going to do a find and replace to update all links and all pages. We're going to basically scrub over and select the entire link within the double quotes but not outside, and press Control F on our keyboard. We're going to make sure that it's set to current site or entire current site, depending on which version of Dreamweaver you have. Okay, and basically in the first window here, this is the find window. We're going to find that. And in the replace window, the one below it, we're going to paste it in here, and we're going to change these numbers right here to 7 and 0. So that is the most recent version of FontAwesome. All we need to do is change the numbers that are in your template to the new numbers that FontAwesome is displaying and make sure they match up exactly. There's no extra spaces after the .css, and we just hit replace all, like so. And yes. Now when doing find and replace, what I like to recommend or suggest to everybody is make a backup of your site first, just in case something goes horribly off the rails and things get screwed up. But fortunately, because we're just replacing a link in the page, if something did screw up, we can just simply find that screwed up link and do a find and replace to fix that. But it may just be easier for you to, open up a new site if you're not sure how to do that. Okay, so that's it. Now FontAwesome is updated in every single page in our site, and we can now go to the FontAwesome website, go to the icons page, and make use of all these cool new icons that are only available in version 4.7 and up.